Harry and Meghan's tumultuous fallout from the royal family was explored in the second half of the BBC's two-part series, The Princes and the Press, broadcast last night. The BBC's media editor Amol Rajan spent time talking to royal experts and those close to the firm in a bid to untangle the complicated narrative that has emerged in the past 3 years. Things took the biggest turn last year when the Duke and Duchess of Sussex announced that they plan to leave their senior royal duties behind for new, private lives in North America. They first moved to Canada before heading south to Meghan's native California, where they currently reside. Much has been said about the real reason for the departure. Many have noted that it was not one single event that pushed him, but rather a string of incidents. Special attention was placed on the media's coverage of the bitter feud that ensued between Harry and his brother Prince William during the documentary, and how this may have shaped the narrative. Among the people Mr. Rajan spoke to was Rhiannon Mills, Sky News royal correspondent. She noted how Harry appeared detached from the media during his and Meghan's 2019 tour of southern Africa. She said, "Well, I certainly didn't have any idea of what exactly Prince Harry was saying to Tom Brady, but how he was generally on that trip. He wasn't like the Prince Harry that we've known before. He didn't really engage. He didn't come and talk to us in the ways that he would have done." Omid Scobie, co-author of the book, Finding Freedom, added, "For Harry, to see some media organizations represented on their tour of southern Africa be the same publications that had spent much of the year, in his eyes, harassing his pregnant wife, or writing ill of her, I think that's where they really struggle." Robert Jobson, royal editor of the Evening Standard, claimed that Harry was so furious that he couldn't look at any of the cameras during a tour. He said, "I remember we went to the township on the outskirts of Johannesburg, and he had a speech to give there. He was extremely furious with the whole, he didn't want to look at the cameras, he didn't want to interact. Every word he was saying seemed to have an extra meaning. I think at that stage he'd had enough." Harry and Meghan traveled around southern Africa in late September and early October 2019. On a handful of occasions, Harry left Meghan behind as he crossed into other countries to visit charities, including the Halo Trust in Angola, which his mother also visited in 1997. At their first event in Cape Town, South Africa, Meghan was famously pictured being pulled into a dance circle and joining in the fun. A few days later, their son, Archie, was greeted by the Archbishop Desmond Tutu with a kiss on the head at the Desmond and Leah Tutu Legacy Foundation. Meghan said that Archie was an old soul during their chat with the cleric. The family now live in the gated community of Montecito, California, including 5-month-old Lilibet. Prior to publication, Express contacted representatives for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle for comment. "We have not had a